Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. Welcome to your SST class. Today we will continue with the chapter The Coastal Plains and Islands, which we had started in previous class. But before starting today's topic, I would like to say that please watch these videos. These videos are very helpful for you. As always I am telling you that please watch these videos, and you all are watching it also, and I am feeling very happy when I see the responses that my students have watched the video. I am feeling very happy that whatever efforts I have just put to make these videos is being successful only because of you, because you are just watching the videos and you are just asking the questions during the classes, so it's very good. Now let us start today's topic. Today I am going to explain you about western coastal plain and eastern coastal plain. As in previous class I had explained you about the coast, peninsula, coastline, coastal plains, that what is coastal plain. Everything we had discussed in previous class. Now today we will discuss about western coastal plain and eastern coastal plain. Let us see with western coastal plain. Let us start with western coastal plain. The western coastal plain. Open your book, page number 44. The western coastal plain begins from Gujarat in the north and ends at Kanyakumari in the south. When you will see the map here, it is the downside part of India. Okay, it is the southern part of India. So when you will see this yellow color border, this yellow color border, it shows what? It shows the coastal plains. Okay, this one is the western part and this one is the eastern part. And as I had told you that in between Western Ghats and Arabian Sea, the coastal plain is there, which is known as western coastal plain. Okay, it starts from Gujarat here. It starts from Gujarat, this part, and ends till the north in Kanyakumari, south in the Kanyakumari. Okay, this whole area of land is known as western coastal plain. Clear? It begins from Gujarat and ends till Kanyakumari in the south. Here. It lies between the Western Ghats and Arabian Sea. Right now I have told you that it lies between here. This one is Western Ghats, this one is Western Ghats, and here this is Arabian Sea. So this green land, this green color part, it is showing what? It is showing the western coastal plain. Okay, here this red color portion, it is showing what? It is showing Western Ghats, and here this one is Arabian Sea, and in between Western Ghats and Arabian Sea, here this red color part, this green part, it is showing what? It is the western coastal plain. So it lies between the Western Ghats and Arabian Sea. Its northern part is broader than the southern part. This one is its northern part, this side. Okay, this side which covers the Gujarat area, it is broader, and the area which covers the Kanyakumari part, it is narrower. Okay. Here. The western coastal plain is divided into three parts. First part is known as the Gujarat coast, second part is the Konkan coast, and third part is the Malabar coast. Okay, this area is known as Gujarat coast. Here in the middle it is Konkan coast, and the southern part is known as Malabar coast. So the Gujarat coast is broader, whereas the Malabar coast is narrower. Clear? So the western coastal plain is divided into three parts: Gujarat coast, Konkan coast and Malabar coast. Northern part is Gujarat coast, middle part is Konkan coast and southern part is Malabar coast. Here one more picture I can show you. Here in this picture you can see here in this picture, this one is the Konkan coast, here this one is the Malabar coast, and here this one is the Gujarat coast. The Gujarat coast is in the north and it lies between Gulf of Kutch. Here it is Gulf of Kutch. Okay, and between Gulf of Khamban. Okay, here the clear picture you can see Gulf of Kutch. It lies between Gulf of Kutch and Gulf of Khamban. Clear? The Konkan coast is in the middle. Here this part is the Konkan coast, and the Malabar coast is in the southern part of western coastal plain. In western coastal plain, Mumbai is the biggest port, which is located in Konkan coast. Okay, Konkan coast, which is in middle. In that Konkan coast, here you can see, here this one is the Konkan coast. This one is the Konkan coast, and in the Konkan coast, Mumbai port is located. It is the biggest port in India. And Mumbai is rich in oil refineries also. Okay, this not only Mumbai, Konkan coast is rich in oil refineries also. About oil refineries, I had taught you in previous classes that the place from where crude oil is refined is known as oil refineries. This is the picture of oil refineries. So many oil refineries are there in Konkan coast area. Now, the southern part of eastern coastal plain is known as Malabar coast. So its southern part, this part here, this is the southern part and this one is known as Malabar coast. Okay, so the Malabar coast is very famous for lagoons. Let me show you the picture here. Yes, the southern part of eastern coastal plain, which is known as Malabar coast, it is famous for beautiful lagoons. Okay, small and shallow saltwater lake are known as lagoons. Okay, these lagoons are beauty of this area and we call them lagoons or backwater also. Okay, these lagoons are separated from big water body, means from sea. These lagoons are separated from the sea and it is making a lake-like structure, and these are the shallow water bodies, and as these are separated from sea, so the water is salty. That's why it is also known as salt water lake. Okay, these salt water lakes or lagoons are locally known as kayals in Malabar coast. Okay, in Malabar coast, lagoons are locally called as kayals. Here you can see this one is the sea, this one is sea, and here because of these rocks, this area you can see it is separated from the sea, and this is known as lagoon. Clear? And do you know there are many lagoons in this area, and these lagoons are connected to each other by canals. Here in this Malabar coast area, Kochi is an important seaport. In this area, to warn boats and ships, many lighthouses have been built. Okay, lighthouses, what lighthouses do? Lighthouses warn the ships, fishing ships and boats to from the danger. Okay. So what we have read about the western coastal plain in the let us see the summary that the western coastal plain starts from Gujarat and ends at Kanyakumari. It lies between Western Ghats and the Arabian Sea. It can be divided into three parts: Gujarat coast, Konkan coast and Malabar coast. The Gujarat coast lies in the northern part. It lies between Gulf of Kutch and Gulf of Khambat. The Konkan coast lies in the middle part of the Malabar coast, lies in the southern part of western coastal plains. It is very rocky and uneven. Next, to warn the ships and fishing boats, many lighthouses have been built along the coast. Here you can see the picture. Mumbai, India's biggest port, is located on the Konkan coast. Konkan coast is rich in oil deposits. The southern part of western coastal plain is called Malabar coast. Small and shallow saltwater lake are beauty of this area, which is called as lagoon. We call them lagoons or backwater. These lagoons are connected to each other by canals, and Kochi is the important seaport of Malabar coast. This is all about western coastal plain. Now let's move to the next topic, which is the eastern coastal plain. Eastern coastal plain starts from Kanyakumari in the south and goes up to West Bengal in the north. Okay, till here it is western coastal plain, and from here only it starts and it goes till West Bengal here. Okay, this area is known as eastern coastal plain as it is in the eastern part of India. So it is known as eastern coastal plain. The eastern coastal plain lies between Eastern Ghats and Bay of Bengal. Okay, here you can see. This is Bay of Bengal, and here this is eastern coastal plain. This is the Eastern Ghats. These are the Eastern Ghats, and it is Bay of Bengal. So this green area is showing what? This green area is showing eastern coastal plain. And this eastern coastal plain is broader than western coastal plain. You can see on the map also. Here this is the western coastal plain. This is the narrower, the green line you can see. And this part is broader than western coastal plain. The eastern coastal plain is divided into two parts. First one is known as Northern Skirkars and second one is known as Coromandel coast. Here you can see through the map. The northern part is known as Northern Skirkars and the southern part is known as Coromandel coast here. This one is the northern part. This part is known as Northern Skirkars and here this one is known as the Coromandel coast. Many rivers flows through this area. Rivers like Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri and Mahanadi flow through this region, forming deltas. Here you can see the delta. Okay, these are the delta. So these river forms delta. And the delta region is very fertile, okay, as it carries the alluvial soil with it. I had taught you in Northern Plains, when I had taught you the chapter Northern Plains. So these deltas are carrying alluvial soil with it and silt, and because of these silt deposit, these areas become very fertile. Okay, so people grow rice in these areas, and it is known as the rice bowl of India also. Okay, so this area is very fertile. Let us see what we have read about the eastern coastal plain. That eastern coastal plain begins from West Bengal in the north and stretches up to Kanyakumari. It passes through the coastal area of Odisha, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Okay, and it lies between Eastern Ghats and Bay of Bengal. The northern part of eastern coastal plain is called Northern Kirkars. The southern part of eastern coastal plain is called Coromandel Coast. Rivers like Kaveri, Krishna, Godavari and Mahanadi form their delta along the eastern coastal plains. And these delta are very fertile and are called rice bowl of India. The important seaports of this region are Kolkata, Chennai, Paradip and Visakhapatnam. These are the important seaports of eastern coastal plain. This is all about today's class. In next class, we will discuss about the islands and life in coastal plains. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.